Hi, how you doing? This is Jose David, marriage counselor, and today we'll be talking about the book Stop Divorce, Dead in Its Tracks, chapter 16, which is visualize, visualize, visualize. Okay, so I hope by now we have established that the mind is a very powerful and very impactful thing to use. Hopefully you haven't been involved in starting to do some meditation, so this will be somewhere along those lines and you'll be able to do some things about it. But we're going to base this chapter on the principles of the law of attraction, which we have previously discussed, which means that, what we want to get out of the universe, or what we like to expect out of the universe, we usually get, okay? And what we put out, what we expect of it. And this might sound like voodoo to some people, but it's something that is real, and it's something that does happen, and you see it all around yourselves. So we're going to try to have you use this for your benefit. Obviously the universe is not under your control, but what you can do and how you impact the universe is. And so a lot of times, how many times have you heard that successful people in the past, have written down goals or worked towards a goal that a lot of people thought was unreachable, just because they visualized it, they put it in their heads, they thought about it, they imagined how it would be. And a lot of times, even though it takes a while, that comes into fruition. That takes time, but the mind is a very creative thing, and we can accomplish that. And if not, at least you will know that you've given it your best, and at least you've changed the way you think about things. So, and this could be considered being extremely positive about life and about things and people in general, and it's a way of changing the way you think, focusing on how to look at the positives in things only, and focus on those positive things over everything else. Always think about how important focusing on the positives of people are. And so it's kind of changing the way you think about your spouse or partner. When you met your spouse or partner, clean slate, you didn't know anything about them besides just maybe the fact that you thought they were attractive, they had a good personality, whatever the case may be. But all you looked at was all the positive things your spouse or partner had. That's all you could focus on. That's all you could think about. So in a way, this is trying to get you back there, get you to the place mentally where you could be able to see that. Just imagine it's like meeting a new person, even though it is your spouse or partner. But as we talked in the previous chapter, you can give them a clean slate, even if they did not do a transgression that's unforgivable, but they just hurt you a lot. If you can give them a clean slate, start from scratch, fresh and new. Like if you're meeting your spouse or partner once again after so many years, it's rediscovering that once in a while you were able to see just the good in people and just the good in your spouse or partner. That's all you could see. It is not that they change. It is not that they were probably very close to the person that you know now, but you just were so in love and you focused on all the good things this person had, that it was easy to overlook the things that you now consider to be so negative that it's almost unbearable to this point. And that's not realistic. And hopefully we've done a good job in this book to try to take you away from that negative mind process, and get you unstuck about not thinking about all the negative things that your spouse has, and hopefully focusing more on the positives that you have and the positives that your spouse or partner has. and moving forward with those. So hopefully this can change the way you see your partner, because if you're able to just focus on the positive and you just think about all the positive things he or she has, it is going to change the way you relate to her or him, and the way you invest yourself in the relationship, the way you perceive your relationship, the way you move forward with the relationship or not. Okay, even if it's just you've decided that you do want to get a divorce, or that it's the best for both of you, or she's decided that's the best. If you still, instead of focusing, oh, how a bad person she is, she's leaving me, she's all these horrible things because she decided to move on. Well, if you could change that and say, well, she's made a decision that she thinks is best for herself, and I need to be able to accept that and move forward. And you know, she's doing it because she doesn't want to hurt me anymore, and she doesn't want to hurt herself. If you were able to change the frame of mind that you have in regards to that, you'll be able to move forward in a more positive, more constructive manner that will go a longer way than the negative spiraling loops in your head saying how horrible and difficult this situation is and how hurt you are. Instead, focus on the positives, focus on the good things. There are a lot of good things. A lot of times we take things for granted. We're so spoiled that we live in a country that, you know, we don't have to think about a lot of the basic things that we need to live, and we sometimes little bumps in the road in our relationships are completely unmanageable to us, it seems, but they're actually not. They're things that happen to everybody. We just sometimes make them bigger than they are. So hopefully you can take some time to visualize what you want and what you expect of your partner, or all the good things that your partner or spouse has, even if they are choosing to not be with you at this time, or even in the long term. You're still going to have to or choose to have a relationship with them that can be healthy, because they were a part of your life in a very profound way, and there's no reason why they should be your ultimate enemy just because you guys either are getting a divorce or went through this crisis in your relationship. So try to take this as a life experience that you can grow from. Thank you very much.